If our civilian healthcare system is smoldering and we see it's going to catch on fire and burn pretty soon and is going to be unsustainable because of the costs, the military system is already on fire. It is a burning platform, and they see this. The costs are going through the roof, and the ability to help these service members and their families recover and repair and come back to a functional life is getting less and less.
I was in the worst place in Afghanistan. Korengal, the water pur, it's the most intense battleground that you can ever be in. I lost a lot of good men. Still bothers me to this day. I'm 2.5 months out of combat. My very best friend from war, he was on narcotics. He overdosed, respiratory shutdown. I lost him. And from that point on, I realized that I don't want to be on this. I don't want to go down the same path. I came to Walter Reed. I was on Valium just for the anxiety. I was on antidepressants. But I was on trazodone, Klonopin. I was so dependent on my pain medication. This medications I was on. You understand? That is how many medications I was on. When you're injured, they feed you. All this stuff. It's addictive. It is so addictive. I'd rather be shot again than go through withdrawals of coming off that medicine. No soldier should have to go through this.
As we've pushed medical innovation and capability to the leading edge of the battlefield where we can save their life, we've got some guys that have some horrific injuries and they're getting narcotics for a longer period of time. They certainly are at risk to develop dependency. And that's what we're trying to avoid. The Army Surgeon General directed that we establish the Pain Management Task Force to take a look at alternatives to narcotics.
There's very large randomized trials done at multiple centers that have demonstrated that acupuncture works. So we put together a study to see if we can actually insert this simple acupuncture technique during the aerovacs of wounded soldiers into Walter Reed and other medical centers in the United States. The question was, can we relieve their pain and reduce the amount of medications that they're on so by the time they get back, they're not snowed under on multiple medications.
Guten Abend, welcome to Germany, and welcome home. I know you're heading home and you're excited.
What at first seems like strange bedfellows, healing-oriented mind-body practices and sort of the hardcore military, actually is an opportunity that they jumped at because of the pragmatic need and nature that the wars have driven them to respond to.
It wears on your lower back, wearing, a 40-pound vest, and it's got to the point where the pain's radiating from my back down to my hips and then down into my thighs. And that's it. It's my nightly routine.
First one's going in.
How's your pain, sir?
I feel like I'm warming up a little bit. Pretty impressive. Especially for it to react that quickly.
Right there. Okay. Go ahead and bed down.
That's pretty good.
Any pain?
Not when I'm doing that.
Normally you would?
Oh, yes. I haven't touched my toes in
Well, that means
months.
we're getting the needles in the right place.
Okay.
I haven't even got near my toes in months, unless I do this, you know.
Hi. How are you feeling?
I have pain, but it's more of an annoyance than it is pain. It's sore.
If you didn't have the acupuncture needles, how do you think you would be feeling now?
I'd be chomping narcotic.
Oh, you would?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you haven't taken it
No.
because of that? That's good.
15 years ago, we did a consensus conference at the National Institutes of Health, and we asked the question, do we have good evidence to show that acupuncture is safe and effective for any condition? They said, absolutely, it's been demonstrated that acupuncture is safe and effective, especially with post-operative and injury pain.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
15 years later, you can't walk into your average hospital today and get acupuncture after an operation. The problem is not that it doesn't work. The problem is that we haven't figured out how to get it into the system so that we can make it widely available to the population.